I'm back. It has been over a month since I posted a video. It's not been over a month since I filmed though. I filmed for the past 3 weeks and hated every video, so I didn't post them. This one I have been planning for 3 days and I'm hoping it goes well. To state the obvious, I dyed my hair red yesterday. I don't know how I feel about it, so I'm hoping that I'll start to like it. I definitely like it more now than what I did yesterday, so that's a good thing. Second note of this is a mirror. I tried to put this camera, because I try and have it in the same place, but then I realised the light shines on my glasses and then this mirror is now here. You're just gonna have to deal with it. So, as I said, I've been planning this video for a few days now, and I wanted to talk about anxiety-inducing situations. Wow, that was a mouthful. So, again, my notes are off to the side. You obviously can't see them. And we're just gonna get straight into this. So, what is an anxiety-inducing situation? Well, it's basically a situation that can cause anxiety. So some situations like this can be going to the dentist, the doctor is doing a talk in class, answering questions in class, and you get different types. You get planned situations, and then you can get unplanned. So we're going to start off by talking about planned, and then we'll go into unplanned. So planned situation is obviously where it's planned ahead. So you plan to go to the dentist, you plan to go to the doctors most of the time. Sometimes you do just have to go there. Now the reason I came up with this video idea is because the other day I had to go to the dentist, and that is a situation that gives me a lot of anxiety. I don't like the dentist. Don't know why, I just don't like them. And so while I was there I was thinking about this and I was like, wow, this is something that I know it's not just me who goes through it. I've spoken to a lot of people who have been like, yeah, that's a situation that will give me anxiety. So I thought, make a video on it so you guys can hear that you're not the only ones who go through this. For things like going to the dentist, that is planned. We planned ahead that I was going to the dentist. For doctors, we book an appointment and it's planned. That's a planned situation. An unplanned situation is where it's kind of sprung at the moment. So if you do a talking class, sometimes they can be sprung at the moment. If a teacher asks you a question, that's obviously not going to be planned. They're not going to turn to you and go, next week I'm going to ask you a question, because that's just not how it works. A lot of what I'm going to say today is going to be based off of my personal experience. It's not going to be the same for everyone else. You might have different anxiety-inducing situations. This is such a mouthful. Anxiety-inducing situations compared to me, but this is all from what I was going to say been through, no, from what I know. When I was at the dentist, I was sat in the waiting room, and obviously because of Corona, you go in, you have to put a mask on, so I had my mask on, you sanitize your hands, obviously, and they ask you a few questions. I think they asked me like 3 questions, which was just, have you had any symptoms of Corona, have you been exposed to anyone of Corona, and have you tested for Corona in the past 2 weeks and it come back positive? I said no to all of them because that's true. I haven't been exposed to it. So you answer those questions and then they make you sit down. There's only 4 seats, so I sat and I was waiting, and I just remember I felt pretty okay because I kind of knew what was going to happen because they planned what they were going to do before I went in, and then the plans now changed. So it's very confusing. But I went in and I sat in the waiting room, and the longer I waited, the worse it got. And I remember just being like, a lot of people have this and not many people spoke about it. I didn't know it was a thing really, that a situation can give you anxiety. Like I knew, oh, I get nervous about going there, but I didn't know it was something that could cause me to have panic attacks or anxiety attacks. So my appointment ended up getting cancelled. So I went through this situation. I remember when I left, I was just like, I just went through that situation and I didn't even get to the appointment, meaning I have to re-go through that for my next appointment, which sucks. But I kind of know what they're going to do because they said before I left, like, this is your appointment, this is what we're going to do. So that kind of helps because I'm like, I know what to expect. This can help you if you have a planned event. So if you're going to the doctor's, you know, if the doctor phones you, it might be different, but if you phone the doctor to make an appointment, you know why you phoned, so you know what's going on. Whereas if you don't plan it and it's an unplanned situation, then you obviously can't really plan ahead, like, this is the things I'm going to do to calm my anxiety, this is the things I'm going to need, and you kind of don't want to take everything with you all the time, especially if you have a lot of things, because that can become a mess. So some things that have definitely helped me in these situations is, number one, taking deep breaths. That is so underrated, but it helps so much. If you have a nausea feeling, it's called 4-4, take 4 seconds, take breath 4 seconds in and then 4 seconds out. And if you're trying to just calm down, it's 6, 7, 8. So breathe in for 6, hold for 7, out for 8. Your out breath should be longer than your in breath because it calms you down. And that can be really helpful if you are in a situation because it's quite easy to do. Another thing you can do is fidgeting. I have lots of wristbands, and this, which is a hairband. There's not a chance I can tie my hair up, but I carry this and I have it on my wrist and I pull it a lot and I spin it around my hand. I have a bracelet that I will spin and I'll play with the charms on it. And as I said, I had these wristbands which I can sometimes, let me take one off and show you, sometimes go like that with it and like spin it, because it's not like I'm gonna need to take it everywhere because I wear these all the time. So it's not like something extra that I have to take with me because I've already got them on me. If it's in class, something I do, I have a pen with me. What are the odds? Is I go like this a lot. So I hold it between, what's that called? Your middle finger and pointer finger, and I smack it between these two. Sometimes it can be kind of loud. I mean, that's not too loud, but try not to do it on the lid because that makes noise. But I go like this a lot. I'll sit and spin the pen. Just anything you can do to like fidget can really help. So you can do it like that. And basically all you're doing is you're holding it still and just moving your thumb side to side, and it just moves the pen. So fidgeting, I constantly will do this one as well, but that one can be annoying if you are in class. My wrist clicked, sorry. The final, well, there's a lot more. If you check out my anxiety, I think it's called A Bit About Anxiety, that video goes through a load of different coping mechanisms for anxiety, including fidget spinners, fidget cubes, music, stuff like that. This one kind of relates that, which is focusing on something else. So rather than focusing on the fact my anxiety is bad, I'm in a situation that's going to make my anxiety bad, this is going to be awful, don't think that. Instead, think, okay, so let's use the dentist example, just because that's something recent that happened. So I'd be like, right, I'm in the dentist, I'm taking deep breaths, I know what's happening, I'm going to be fine, I'm going to go in, they're going to do the appointment, I'm going to leave, and everything's going to be cool. Like, it's not something that can hurt me. And I think you have to keep telling yourself that. Your anxiety can't hurt you. And this situation, it isn't going to hurt you. If a teacher asks you a question in class, if you even get it wrong, it's not going to hurt you. You might feel a bit like, oh, maybe I should have known that, but it's not going to hurt you and you can learn from it. That's a little bit about anxiety-inducing situations. I'm very sorry that I haven't posted in a long time. I filmed, as I said, I filmed for the past few weeks and I just didn't like the videos, and I don't want to post a video that I didn't like because that just felt wrong to me. I wanted to post a video that I thought was going to help and educate, and the last videos were going to educate, but they just weren't filmed very well. They were a bit messy, and I just would rather have not posted them, waited a while, and posted something that I knew was going to educate and help people. So that's it for this video. If you want more on this topic, tell me. I still feel weird with it. Still feel weird saying that. And yeah, if you have any ideas for any other videos you want to see or anything you want me to talk about, tell me. A lot of people who watch this, pretty sure the only people who watch this are friends of mine, so just message me and be like, hey, speak about this, because I, as we've seen, have no ideas, and I just speak about things to educate. So I'm hoping this helped someone, and I will try and film next week. If I don't, I definitely will get a video out soon. I've been at school and stuff, so I haven't been able to film throughout the week. I've been trying to film on weekends, and then I get busy, and I just don't. I was gonna say leave a thumbs up, but that just it feels wrong. You guys all know what to do. You've all watched YouTube videos. There's no way that I'm the only YouTuber you've watched. Not even slightly. Alright, have a good week. Have a good time if you're still in school. Do your homework. And I'll see you all next week. Bye!